because we haven't talked about this week's HOH situation yet. Because I didn't watch the episode till yesterday morning, and I haven't streamed since what, Friday? It's been we're on a weird timeline, y'all. Hang on. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do this. Carlbot. Hold on. Come on, Carlbot. Carl. I sound like a malfunctioning robot. Okay. This one, please. Rolls. I've done this so many times, and every time I do it, I forget how I did it. Reaction roll. That's what I want. Where is that? Here we go. New one. In rolls. Is talking about Big Brother on Big Brother. Add emoji. What should the emoji be? A key, I guess? Or a house? Key or house? We're gonna go key. I might use key for Kingdom Hearts. I could also use a heart for Kingdom Hearts. We'll do the house. What else am I gonna use the house for? Big Brother! Thoughts on Corey y Los Estados Unidos? America. Oh wait, I have to make... I always forget the order of operations here. Hold on a second. I mean, listen. As long as they're happy, be happy. Let's see if I can do this without messing up my whole life. Okay. Big Brother. Oh, or as I wrote it, Big Borther. Listen, if they're happy, I'm happy for them. As has been discussed elsewhere, Corey is very young, and I'm stressed out by the idea of him having, like, his first real relationship on national television. But she seems nice. I don't know. I feel like she's only on the TV in the context of her showmance with Corey, and that makes it hard for me to judge the situation. I'm gonna have to redo this. I can't speak to it from, like, an informed Big Brother viewer perspective because I have not watched a lot of Big Brother. Historically, showmances equal bad, but also I did watch, the season that I watched was the season with Jess and Cody. Are they still together? They did The Amazing Race together, but that was also years ago. Who knows? I mean, people know. I'm just not people. I'm not the people who know. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Did this finish? Hold on. Okay, yes, I did do it. What is is there a prevailing opinion on Corey and Los Estados Unidos? Why isn't it showing up? Ugh. Okay, we're gonna X this out and try again. Still together. Their fourth child? It hasn't been that long. Oh, maybe it has. What year was that? I guess it was, what, 6 years ago? At least 6 years ago? But still, 4 kids in 6 years? That's too many. They're also small. Manage. Muse, hello. It's funny. I am literally, as we're talking, trying to make a role for the server for when we're talking about Big Brother. If the bot would understand that I did it. There it is. Okay. Because it's a thing that's going to happen regularly, and I know that there are people who don't care about any of the games that I play, but do watch Big Brother and be interested in chatting about Big Brother before I get into playing the game. So that's... okay, perfect. It should post now. Yeah, there it is. Hooray. Okay. People love them, but there is an undercurrent of the fandom who feel like America is too sexual/aggressive for innocent Corey. It upsets me when that narrative pops up. He's an adult too. He's an adult. That feels definitely misogynist and probably also racist. I feel like if she was white, that wouldn't be happening. And if the roles were reversed, that probably also wouldn't be happening. Interesting. See, this is, as a casual, these are things I don't know. I think their relationship is fine. He seems happy. She seems happy. And until that's not the case, it's not an issue. I don't feel like she's, and my opinion doesn't matter, but I don't feel like she's taking advantage of him or something, if that's what people feel like is happening. I don't know. Those are my thoughts and my feelings, of which there are not that many. But I have like I said, I don't really feel like I know anything about America outside of she and Corey are in a showmance. Their relationship is fine. He has just made it clear he doesn't want to do certain things on the feeds, but he is clearly very into her. Totally reasonable. Hey, guess what? I don't want to do certain things on national television either. Especially if isn't he like, is he 20? He's a baby. That's all I remember. And she respects that. Great. Sounds healthy. 21. He's a baby. You don't need to figure these things out on national television. You really don't. It's okay. Great. That sounds healthy. That sounds good. I like that for them. Also, Matt quoted Andrew Tate on the feeds? Why? In what fuck? Who quotes Andrew Tate? Why? I mean, he did say Ryan Lochte is his, role model on the first episode, and I have not forgotten that. As much as he loves Cirie and has been adopted by Cirie, he's still a big dumb idiot. Both things can be true. Having Ryan Lochte as your role model that's not it, my dude. I don't care if you are an Olympic swimmer and he's an Olympic swimmer. There are other Olympic swimmers that are not Ryan Lochte. Good Lord. But, in what context is he quoting Andrew Tate? For why? There's no reason for that. No one needs that. Talking about how he likes to hang out with the bros so he can forget whatever issues he is having with a woman. And great. And doesn't have to worry about those B words. Cool. A+. Good. Great. We love that. Cosmo. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass on that one. Matt hates America for some reason and has misogynistic views. His misogynistic views come up about her. You know, who are the men? Cosmo, leave him alone. Who are the men on this season that we like? Corey and Jag? The end? Is that it? Is that it? It's just Corey and Jag. Is Jag problematic? Please say no. I can't. No more men. Because I am real upset about Jared. Jared is a problem. And I don't understand how you can have as incredible of a role model as Cirie for a mom and end up being the way that you are. And in the process of trying to remember an Andrew Tate quote, named Dan Blazarian as well, which I don't even know if I know who that is. I don't know if I want to know, but I don't think I know that name. Did he name drop Andrew Tate? Specifically saying, I'm trying to remember this thing Andrew Tate said? I was like, dude. Even if that's where you're... Cirie needs to disown her child. She needs to disown her new son and her real son. Because he is messy. I was screaming at my television. I mean, not to the extent of the others, but Corey has some things I hope he will address. Some of the way he has talked about America behind her back. Wait, what? Corey has talked about America behind her back? Or Matt has talked about America behind her back to Corey? Because this is a thing, too. Like, you cannot be a bystander when this bullshit is happening. And just because the person's not there doesn't mean you shouldn't shut down the conversation. Like, excuse me, what you are saying is not acceptable, and I am not going to be party to that. I am not having this conversation with you. I mean, I personally, Zed, have established the sort of existence where people don't do that at me because they know I won't put up with it. But the only other person who gets irrational hate besides America is FPJ. Yeah, well, I've learned about that now. I don't understand it, but it sounds like it's not really understandable. It's just a prevailing thing in the house, which is wild. But, you know, that sucks for her. That's a bummer. Corey has actively trashed America's game behind her back in an effort to distance himself from her, really damaging her game, which I don't love, but it's nothing like what others have done. That also sounds like it's kind of shitty, but what is Corey's game? What is his end game? Who does he want to go to the end of the game with? And is his goal to go to the end of the game with America, having laid seeds of doubt against her game the whole time? Because that's a good game strategy, but I don't think that's going to keep you a girlfriend. And, you know, those things are sometimes mutually exclusive, sometimes not. Honestly, I think Corey wants to be Final Three with America and Jared. Oh, well, he'd crush the jury if the vote was today among the three of them. And then he was forced to defend her once he realized people were starting to actively target her after trashing her. That's the mess you make yourself. But why would people target her if she's not a threat? This is the thing. If, like, you lay out people as not being threats, then people leave them in the game because they're not a threat that you can always get rid of later, and then all of a sudden they're at the end of the game. Big Brother is always a final two, right? They've never done anything besides Final Two. And they have like a very specific system of how you get from like 4 to 2, I feel like. I just need enough people to stick around who have any sense of awareness of Cerie's threat level so she at least has some kind of opposition. Correct, Final Two. Cam has been wanting to target America because her sleeping in the bed with Corey is pornographic to him. Cameron's exhausting. He's kind of a great TV villain, but he's also just like, I'm over it. It is very funny, and we've talked about this before. It is very funny that he did the pressure cooker for, what was it, like 6 minutes less than the record. All for literally nothing. For an entire reset of the week. 14 hours of nothing. America's literally cried to people talking about how uncomfortable Cam makes America feel. That really sucks. And she made the deal with him to keep her and Corey safe. So then what is he talking about targeting her? I mean, this week now it doesn't even matter because Jared's doing what Jared does. Putting Red and Cam up. I will say, for all his stupid moves that he's made, I did think it was very savvy of him to, after talking to Cam, talk to Red and say, yo, Cam is ready to throw you under the bus. Because, like, being able to split up two allies who are as tight as the two of them have been presented to be, and as Red certainly thought they were, I think is really smart. And if everybody gets Cam out of the house, I think that would be a win-win all the way around the board. Even Jared has told Cam to cool it with his obsession over America, which you know means it's bad if Jared is noticing it. Yeah. Oh, Jared. Why and how? I don't know. I will say, I don't know why Cirie thought she could tell Jared something and that he could keep it to himself. But I don't know why Jared thought going and telling Jag something that he knew Jag knew only Matt and Cirie were aware of meant that he knew where Jared got his information. Like, now you're throwing your mom under the bus, and going to clean it up made it worse. And now Jag isn't sure if he can trust Cirie as much. I know she'll probably do it if put in the position, but I really hope Cirie doesn't sacrifice her own game for Jared. I don't know. I think at the start of the game she might have. Because she was like, I've done all my stuff and I'm already the best. I want Jared to have his opportunity. But I think she's watched him suck at this game for a month. And I don't know that she would do that anymore. Because I think if she has any sense, if it's a double, she will easily ask to go home over. You really think so? Because there have been so many diary rooms of her being like, what is this boy doing? And I raised him better than this. And he is an idiot. And he's making messes for me that now I got to clean up. She has to know, whether she wants to believe it or not, she has to know that her chances of winning this game are way, way, way higher than Jared's. I think it may be less likely now, but I think she ultimately will do it under the right circumstances. If she... I will be done watching the season. I will be done. I have a tenuous willingness to continue watching if she gets eliminated, because I am invested in Miss Felicia. But if she goes home for Jared, I'm out. I can't do it. I genuinely don't think she realizes to the full extent how bad his game is. I mean, this situation with Jag and Matt and the special power is pretty indicative. Miss Felicia's game has been tanking today. No. Why? If Cam and Red are on the blog, everybody else just chill. Just be cool. I guess veto has already happened, right? And has a replacement nominee already been... Well, Are nominees set for eviction already? I can't for the life of me keep the actual schedule of what happens in the house in my head. I just know when the TV is on. Felicia's getting caught being really messy. No! Stop it! Why can't everybody just play the game the way Sari does and be good at it? The veto ceremony was yesterday. Okay, post-veto nominees are set. Got it. I want to not be spoiled because then the episode is so boring. But I should be home to watch the episode live tomorrow night, and then maybe I'll come on after and we'll just chat about the episode, which I know more popular people than me will be doing, but I have my own casual opinions on the situations. Okay, veto ceremony was yesterday, which was Monday. They play the veto Saturday, and then they do the veto ceremony Monday, and then they vote Thursday. Yes. Also, Izzy ran and hid in the HOH shower while FBJ gave it to talk to Jared, where she talked about the super fans being an issue. Noms on Friday. Oh, okay. Initial nominations. Yeah. I thought they were Saturday. Oh, nominations Friday, veto Saturday, right? And then veto ceremony Monday. And then they vote Thursday. And then the HOH happens sometime immediately after the eviction ceremony, vote, whatever. All these ceremonies. The ceremony that is just, it's a meeting. Everybody come to the table. We're going to have a conversation at the table. Is he ran in the HOH shower? That's just so funny to me. Came in to talk to Jerry where she talked about the super fans being an issue. Isn't she a super fan? I thought she said she was. Are there people on these shows who aren't super fans at this point? Because I feel like not. Well, not on Survivor, really. That's why it was funny. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she's not very good at social cues, and maybe that's why everybody is frustrated with her, and that's not her fault. But I can understand if that gets grating after a while. I mean, everybody gets grating after a while, and they've been in the house for over a month together. So isn't this season longer than all the other ones? Like, aren't they going to be in the house longer than they normally would be or something? And if so, how? BB16 was 99 days. How are you going to spend a quarter of a year in a house on TV? It is 1 day longer than the next longest season. But how long is it normally? Because if you're like evicting one person a week, do they have like more times where nobody goes home? The past 2 seasons were in the 80s because of the pandemic. I understand you have to like cushion it with quarantine time. Prior to 99 days, the seasons were in the 70s. Ay. So were there just less weeks of the show? Because you still would be on the same cadence of doing one HOH week and elimination, right? I'd prefer the game to be in the 70-day lengths because the end game drags out so long otherwise. Less people cast, it used to be 13. I see. Okay. Interesting. Nothing about watching this season of Big Brother has made me want to go back and watch any other seasons of Big Brother. Cerie's the first person from Survivor to be on the show, right? I feel like Big Brother people have come to the other shows But Survivor people have been on Amazing Race. But Cerie's the first Survivor to be on Big Brother. Yeah, okay. I was happy to see my BB Queen Rachel on the Sunday episode. Oh, Rachel Riley. Rachel Riley, who I know as Amazing Race is supposed to be fun and good. Brenchel. Yeah. There are a couple good ones to rewatch. Season 10 is a fun one. I just think Big Brother is so dumb. Like, I think the show without the live feeds is very silly. But I don't have the time to commit to watching the live feeds, and it sounds like if you watch the live feeds, then the show is boring. So, I'm good. I will do this special Cerie season where I am lucky enough to also get to watch Miss Felicia. A lot of the all-time classic BB quotes come from season 10. I wouldn't even know what the classic BB quotes are. I'm trying to think if I could name 10 people who played on Big Brother who were not on the season of Big Brother that I watched. There's Kesar. The pressure cooker guy. Frankie Grande. Rachel and Brendan. Dr. Will. Who else? Oh, Janelle is also on The Amazing Race. Who else from Big Brother has been on The Amazing Race? I'm at 6. Well, I know Nicole. Nicole wasn't actually on the season that I watched. She was on like the first episode doing some gimmick, I think. But she wasn't actually on the season. Nicole and her boyfriend, who I can see, but whose name I always forget. But he was on it too. Nick and Victor. 8. That's 8. Might be stuck at 8. Oh, there's a Dan. What's his name? There's a Dan. Oh, Giesling, right? Dan Giesling? If you watch the challenge this season, I don't watch the challenge. Dan Giesling. Okay, that's 9. This is a miracle. I feel like I should have a name of somebody who played last season somewhere in my brain, just from like in passing RHAP mentions. Or who are Bryce's friends? Oh, I'm trying to think. Do I remember who won last season? No, I do not. Somebody from the Cookout. It. Or people from a certain recent iconic... Is the Cookout the recent iconic alliance that everybody was mad because all the black people got to the end of the game? Because people are racist and shitty? There are still 2 Big Brothers who played on the reality edition of The Amazing Race. Oh, because Janelle... If I could think of who Janelle... Oh, no, I don't remember who Janelle's partner was. It was some other blonde lady. Oh, they looked the same. Oh, no. Janelle and... Did it start with a C? Like a CH? The other was partnered with Rachel. Well, I already said Brendan. Brendan was one of my first 5. Rachel raced with... Oh, her sister? She raced with her sister. Whose name I also don't remember. Was her sister on Big Brother? I guess she must have been if they were on that season together. But I can't remember her name. There was some blonde lady with Janelle. And I feel like their names rhymed. I feel like her name was Chanel, but that's not right. And Rachel and... Rachel... Rebecca? Janelle and Brittany? Janelle and... something with a B. Brittany is right. The other blonde lady was Brittany. We got to 10, but it took a lot of help. Oh, man. The fact that I pulled Dan Giesling's name out of my ass is remarkable in and of itself. Oh, my God. Rachel's sister played on a different season than Rachel. It's how she got cast in the first place. Wait, what is Rachel's sister's name? Alyssa. Nope, not at all. Given Survivor, there was Caleb and Hayden. Oh, yeah. And Beast Mode Cowboy. How could I have forgotten? Whose real name I now can't remember. Oh, goodness. BMC is Caleb. See, this is literally how much I don't remember things. Okay, well, look at that. 10 people from a show I don't watch. Nick and Vic. Brendan and Rachel. Dr. Will and Dan Giesling. Caleb, who literally stalked a woman on his season on Big Brother to the point that she was voted out. Well, I'm glad we gave him another opportunity to be on television after that. That seems like a thing that he deserved. I don't like that. Okay, on that note, that cheerful note, let's, should we play some Final Fantasy?